Hi, my name's Ian Kelly. I'm the branch secretary for Northamptonshire Health Workers branch in Kettering. So on a day-to-day basis, I run the branch. I work with quite a good team, so we're really supportive. They've known for a long time that I've had dyslexia, so we tend to work around that within the organisation, within our branch, and try and make it as easy as possible. So English used to be really, really difficult for me. Any kind of reading or writing, I'd start daydreaming, I'd just go off. But other lessons, this is where it was quite strange. There were other lessons where I excelled in, so things like history, where I had to remember things. I found that I could remember lots of information, I just couldn't particularly read it well. So it was all done on verbal communication. I would then start to talk to people far more. I've been able to recognise that I have dyslexia. And in that, I prefer to celebrate it more than anything, because I know I think slightly differently to other people. So I tend to think about long-term solutions. So I'll go right to the end of a problem and then deal with the end of the problem. Whereas other colleagues will deal with all the minutiae that sits in the middle, and I can't understand why they can't get from point A to point Z that quickly. It's just like, why deal with it in the middle? It's just finding coping mechanisms around the issue they have. So instead of shying away from them, challenge them head on and then find solutions to the problems. And they're always there. And I found UNISON has been particularly good at helping me and my colleagues work solutions out for dyslexia. For anybody who has dyslexia, what my advice would be is embrace it. I find your brain's slightly wired slightly differently. Just take the best parts of what it is, because it teaches you. Dyslexics tend to be far more verbal orientated, so we tend to communicate a lot better. We tend to be able to look to the future a lot better. I think it's a gift rather than something negative. And I think if you think of it like that, think of it being a gift, you look on the positive sides rather than on the negatives, and that tends to help you advance. I don't get dragged down if people start pointing out that I've made spelling mistakes. I'm not bothered if they can't particularly understand something that I've written. I just say, well, just ask me again if you want to know exactly what I'm trying to say. Then ask me the question. Don't judge me on it. So there's lots of positive things